a lot about why we haven't spoken up until now. And we want to set the record straight, yes, and talk about how much the SABC owes us in terms of royalties and percentages and paychecks. But particularly because the reason why we came and spoke was jerked by this weekend's shenanigans with the media. The way we were shocked, offended, angry, disappointed, and felt, quote, betrayed, unquote. Because much like Sophie said, we thought we are working with a family here. It's been proven that actors within the SABC and outside on channels that may be ETV, Mnet, I'm not sure, the way they get treated nicely on set, guys, you have no clue. They get treated nicely on set. There's this thing called, if you are a visitor, there's a corner there. I'm not now telling secrets of our home, okay? I'm not that girl. When a white one comes, they get a room, like us. When a black one comes, they go to that room. We call that room free or not. For obvious reasons, because if you're a director, only you are there, Baba. I don't know if you could just pay attention to that lady over there. She's pregnant. And legally, when you're pregnant, you get something called maternity leave. Before we went on strike, she was already not on strike, before we withheld our services. Yes. She had already been serving her maternity leave, but she got fired on her maternity leave.
If you say you fire 16 actors, I didn't know the entire company of Generations is 16 people. Where are the other people? I didn't understand that. I didn't understand that there are still people who are working. And I want you to understand one thing. When you see us on television, basically we're almost paid 6 months to 9 months ago. So we are broke as you see me starring. So you might think, well, because you saw me last night, I got paid last night. No, sweetheart. I was paid 6, 7 months ago. It's very sad for me to say I had just done a series with Inkaba, with Mzansi Magic and Mnet. I don't know, I was treated with incredible respect. I was understood as a partner and as a stakeholder. I was understood as a shareholder. And I do not understand how the people who are engaging, these beautiful people, don't understand that.
Some of us are used to it. It's like, oh, you get whatever percent, it's okay. I know I make my money outside. But for other people, they don't have businesses, they don't run businesses. They wake up every day thinking, all I have is Generations. So for us, we felt that we need to do this as a collective. It's not about me, it's not about you. It's about changing the face of the industry. You see, for 20 years, 21 years, Generations has been renewed, I can tell you that, annually. So every year, I sit and say, oh, am I going to be called back next year? For 20 years. Oh, am I going to be called back next year? Oh, am I going to... Every year, if I want to buy a house, I have to think, oh, they want 6 months. Okay, 6 months was a believer because I fag it at another 3 years. Then they say, where have you been working for the past 20 years? And then I say, one company, and they say, prove it, and I've got annual contracts.
Working on a show that makes 500 million rands a year. I don't know about you, but I have a problem with that. He makes an example about one of my colleagues whom he says he paid for because of his special. That's a fact. He says he took money out of his pocket and paid for this man. And he even mentioned the name of the hospital this man went to. We all know who he is. The reason why he paid for his medical expenses is because we don't have medical aid. Those of us that do have to pay for it ourselves, and we have to scramble to pay for it. But he himself gets paid so little